Yep. On the lumber. And butthead. I think it was one of them anyway. For the 301. For a chain that's normally mostly, well, not mostly, but a lot of hoppers. We'll still have them at the end, there should be. totally different. Here's the hoppers again, but should be maybe a Government of Canada. The orange one, Canada car, usually. Right there, Government of Canada. I don't know what train it is because they're not announcing it tonight. And it took him a long time to come through the tunnel. They gave him the go-ahead a half hour ago. There's another train over here waiting to cross, and this, whoever this one is taking their sweet time. Generally, once they get the go-ahead and they leave the yard, it's usually 5 to 7 minutes till they pop out up the hill here. It's not a half an hour. But, oh well. It is what it is. Film doing this way because I'm not where I would like to be normally. Couldn't get down far enough. I was out here waiting for 15 minutes and then I just went back to the trailer and waited for to see it coming up because that's all I could do when they're not going by the lights much. There's got to be reasons for why they do that, but .492. Yeah, as I heard them say, this train before was given the go-ahead to come over. He had lights to come over, but then lights went up on that down there for one to go over the other way, so they were lit up both directions through a single lane tunnel. But then the one went over and this one of course never came, and then it did after, because the other one just went over, well, half hour before, 30-40 minutes maybe. Probably gave this one the okay to come over, and then they changed their mind and sent over the 491 because they're both crews that where they could stop, where they could switch crews. So then they probably just sent this one over, swapped the yard crews from one to the other, and then brought it over. But why it took forever for them to get back over here is another thing, but who knows. Some days everything runs like clockwork, and sometimes days it's just nothing runs. normal. Today's one of those. I'm only staying here for one more train. Haven't been getting a lot of trains lately. I'm getting a lot of trucks. I need the views, and trucks get the views. I have a friend that's in town, supposed to go back to work a week ago, but getting messed around at her work, so she's got a trailer, a tow around trailer, so we've been just parking it here or there, getting ships, getting trucks, and then I talked her into coming here and parking it here for a few hours to get a couple of trains. Other than that, I've been with her in the trailer getting other stuff. Well, trucks mostly. We did trucks 2 days, and then ships 1 day, and then trucks 3 days, and now a little bit of this today. But maybe in next month, I think in January, we're going to go down to Fostoria for a couple of days. Alright, subscribe. Starting to pick up a little bit of speed actually already, but he'll probably stay at this for the next 5 minutes. He's really started picking up. This is way faster than what he normally does when he crosses, but it did take him a long time to go that 2 miles from where I could see the headlight at the other end of the yard. It usually takes this train 10 minutes just to go through the yard. That's why I know it's the 491 or the 385, which means it should have truck frames near the end. I don't have my vehicle with me. I'm sitting over in the parking lot in a trailer just for a few hours. The standard 2CN standard for this year. Moving up a little. We'll probably never get back to where we were last year and the year before and the year before and the year before. I always wondered why they were always running with always two locos now on almost every train, but apparently it's because they're getting less and less of the DC engines and more AC, so they can manage more with just two instead of running 3 or sometimes 4. You still rarely see 3 and 4, but 4 hardly ever anymore. 3 sometimes. does make it not as, I can't say exciting, but it makes it a little bit more boring when every train's exactly the same. Everyone's got two. Sometimes, you know, the anticipation of it. Has it got 2, 3, 4, 5? Is there any foreign powers in there? But when it's a standard 2 now on them all, you're less apt to see a foreign power too. My first train in about a week, actually. Over a week. Probably the longest I've gone in 5 years. The longest before was maybe only 3 or 4 days, but I've been working more on my new YouTube channel, the one that I've only had for less than, or about 1 year now. It's already monetized, so this one's 5 years old, I'm not even close, so. Or actually, this video is going on Train Fans, the daily train. Well, it might be, I think, 3 or 4 years old, I think. 3 or 4. But even still, not even close to being monetized. I have the subscribers, but watch time's not there. Because it's only trains. And on my planes, trains, and boats online, when I was filming planes, trains, and boats, boats were the most views, then planes, then trains were kind of quite a bit behind. Yeah, that channel's not even monetized yet. It's 5 years old. But I've added putting trucks on that channel now as well, and that's really boosting it. Because trucks get more than all the other 4 combined, or the other 3 combined. But I will not do that on this channel. It's pure trains. I'll just post when I get. But I won't be doing as much. Truck train. Yeah, I was right. Snail train. I just don't know which one. Oh, and we've already got the double yellow for one coming from the tunnel, which seems kind of weird when this one's not even out of the tunnel, but oh well. But they already gave, before this one even came with the light, they already gave the okay for the other one to come this way. So, who knows?